Well, here I am, folks. Yeah, I took a couple weeks off. Personal weeks off, that is, 'cause hey, I was on vacation. But you know what? It's 2021. Time for a new beginning. Out with the old. Blech, which is what I want to say about 2020. In with 2021. There's quite a few things to talk about here with 2021. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Buffalo exorcising a lot of demons. Yes, Buffalo for the first time in 24 and a half years. Well, actually 24. Hosting a home playoff game. The last time they hosted a home playoff game, it was a sad loss to the Jaguars, which kind of ended an era. The era of Jim Kelly. Well, you know what? A new era has started. It's definitely time to exorcise quite a few demons. Buffalo last won a playoff game in about 1995 when they last won the division title. This team's evoking a lot of memories of great Bills of years past. Memories of Kelly, Thomas, Reed, Talley, Smith, Bennett, Betzelars, and all of those that came all those years ago. The memories of the 4 straight years we went to the Super Bowl, albeit we didn't win one. Could have won one against the Giants. But you know what? That was then. This is now. It's Allen, Diggs, Beasley, Singletary, all of them getting ready to host Indianapolis this Sunday, who, in a little bit of a twist of fate, are coached by one of those Bills of yore, Frank Reich, the great relief pitcher of quarterbacks that Buffalo had behind Kelly. Boy, it's real interesting. Thing is, Indianapolis might pose a problem. Their running back is one of the best in the league. And they've got the old gunslinger, who always has been in the shadow of Tom Brady. But you know what? Phillip Rivers is trying one last time to get some glory. You know, this is going to be an interesting game. And thanks to one of the few good things Cuomo has done during the last 10 months, he's going to allow some fans, 6,700 ticket holders. Space just right, but it's like they gotta go through Fort Knox to get inside Bills Stadium. You know what? We don't need armed guards, we don't need gold, we don't need all of that. All we need is some of Bills Mafia to stand and be loud. Of course, Cuomo's gonna be there to watch the Bills. Oh, whoop did he do? Well, I hope they pan on you so we could spew some of our vitriol towards you for what's been going on. Oh well, but what can I say? Buffalo's doing great. They are killing it. They are the hottest team, much like my hat. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ow. Why is it on my head if it's so hot? Almost could Uncle Pecos the hat, you know. Whoa, what the diddly-diddly-dee, oh, he, ha. Well, that's all I'm going to say right now, because you know what? I'm going to turn to the team that's on my sweatshirt. Yes, Syracuse has been pretty quiet through the holidays, mainly because one of the players, when they played UB apparently had a player that tested positive for COVID. So the last couple of games on the Orange's schedule had to cancel. Well, finally Wednesday they picked the season back up, and it's going to be against Pittsburgh instead of Florida State, as apparently one Florida State player tested positive. You know what? I mean, I knew logistically it was going to be a little bit of a challenge, especially with COVID still going around and everything. Even though they're rolling out the vaccine, even though it's taking its own sweet time going around and taking its own sweet time being inoculated. And shame on that doctor that deliberately destroyed all of those doses. But I digress. let's get back to the orange. Yeah, they've got Pittsburgh Wednesday, and they got their old friends, Georgetown, Saturday. Of course, I kind of wonder who's going to watch what. The Bills and the Colts are on at 1 o'clock. I mean, when are Syracuse and Georgetown going to be playing? There's going to be definite loyalty there with the fans of New York, if you ask me. But I digress. Well, Syracuse, they kind of sat idle. And when you sit idle, it's not good. We all saw what almost happened against Bryant. But we'll see what happens. It's time for the Orange to finally get back in the program because it's the new year. We were playing pretty good up until the stoppage. But that was then. This is now. And while I'm on the subject of the Orange, the NCAA tournament is apparently going to go ahead, and they're going to do it like the NBA playoffs were last year in Indianapolis in kind of a bubble-like atmosphere with the hotel and the convention center being right there. You know what? We missed March Madness last year, and even I missed March Madness. I would have liked to have seen the Orange get in because, again, they were on the borderline. I wanted to see what the Orange could have done. Well, now we can see all 68 teams in the NCAA tournament in a bubble atmosphere. But I hope nobody has a needle. Oh, we don't want to burst that bubble, do we? Boy, somebody let the gas out of here. Whoo! I digress. Gonna be an interesting NCAA tournament this year. And one other thing, I kind of wonder about Joe Judge, the coach there of the New York Giants. He started this rumor and everybody's ran with it that, hey, Philadelphia deliberately tanked against the Washington football team. Well, first of all, let's say this. It's the Washington Redskins, fools. I'm not changing my way about that. But let's get to the main thing. Hey, he thinks they tanked because they put in their third-string quarterback. Wrong. Thing is, I think Doug Peterson had promised the third-string quarterback he was going to get some reps. And look, the one who started for Philadelphia, he was struggling. And when he's struggling and not seeming to do any better, hey, you put in the other guy to see if he can rally. Well, you know what? Judge, everybody that thinks in conspiracy theories, get a life, will you? I mean, yeah, the Giants would have made the playoffs had the Eagles beaten the Washington football team. But you know what? You guys will start the weirdest shit to do this. You know what? It would have been interesting to see a 6-10 team in the playoffs, but it definitely shows you how bad the NFC East is. And I mean, they gotta have a lot of improvement. But Judge, he's just like his mentor. Yeah, good old Bill Belichick. You know what, Judge? I hope you pick up a phone and slam it down, 'cause hey, you and all the other Nimrods, I mean, well, this is ridiculous, starting a rumor like that. You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. Like Ron Rivera. And that's how I'm going to start this new year, folks. Remember, you play to win the game.